Hi, welcome to vlog number 4. Today I'm going to my grandma's house to replace the valve that's inside the back of the tank in the toilet, and to replace her lawnmower blade. So I decided to do a do-it-yourself video today, and got my traveling companion. Say hi.
Hi.
All right, well, let's go. So we're on the road. It's about almost 9:30. And of course, it's Houston, so what happens? Traffic everywhere. There we go, coming to a stop. Who knows when we'll get out of this. Alright guys, we're here. We are at the Home Depot. Home Depot! And I'm here to pick up the valve for the toilet. I've got everything for the lawnmowers. I might look for a spark plug, change out the spark plugs. Please, can you have one chainsaw?
Yeah, only for you.
Only for me? Why do you want a chainsaw?
Because we don't have one.
We don't have one? What do you think about chainsaws?
It's neat.
It's neat?
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we will buy you a chainsaw soon, okay?
Okay.
And then you can start the zombie apocalypse. Does that sound good?
What?
Alright, so we're here. We found the valve in the many rows of valves. This is my choice. Fluid Master Toilet Fill Valve. Alright, we are almost there. First stop sign. Oh, bumpy! Jeez, fix the roads. And we're here. Alright.
What happened to your hair? It's short. My mommy cut it.
Oh, you look so cute though, don't you? And you look cute no matter how it is.
Hey, Grandma.
Huh?
You're on camera. Alright guys, here's basically what we have. The toilet's been here for as long as I've been in this house, so not sure how old this valve is. Let's see, but we're gonna check it out. If you don't have this kind of bag, you should probably invest in one. It's a storehouse bag. It's kind of like a rolling luggage bag, but it's for your tools. It actually holds tons of tools, and you can just roll it without, having to pick up a 100-pound bag and tote it everywhere. All right, well, let's see what we got. Okay. Under here, you can actually see the bolt that it connects into. And this is what we will be undoing. First, we got to shut the water off. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And we're going to get the water out of the tank. We're going to want to flush it and remove all this water as much as we can before we undo that bottom bolt. And other than that, the only prep work we need to do is put down some towels to make sure that that it doesn't go everywhere. Alright, we have the valve taken out, as you can see by that hole. There's the old valve right here. You can see it's really cruddy. And disconnected the line from the bottom of there. And I actually needed to use this bucket to get the water out of the tank because there was so much water. Even though I flushed the toilet, the water was still in there, and it worked fine. Wasn't a big deal. So now on to the next part. Installing the new valve and putting this hose back on. All in all, I'd say it took me maybe 3 minutes to get that valve out of there, so not a big job at all. By the way, the best tool to probably use for getting that valve off, the nut on the bottom, is channel locks. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys, I have the new one assembled. Really the only thing you have to put together, you have here is the actual valve. It's already put together for you. You have the refill tube, which goes in the center hole, refills your actual toilet bowl. The clip that goes on the refill tube, and the 2 washers. One goes on the bottom of the actual valve, and this one actually connects to the hose, the water hose coming into the valve. And that's about it. This one came with a little a cone washer to actually go on the hose coming in, but that's about it. I mean, simple, you know, 5 pieces, something like that, and you're ready. Alright guys, I got the valve in. Probably can't see it too well, but I got the valve in, the clip on. I hooked the water back up underneath, and it is filling up, if you can hear that noise. I do need to adjust the float. I haven't really done that. What I did was I adjusted the height of the valve, the lock washer underneath, and that took a little bit of time. So yeah, about 10 minutes in and 1 broken belt later, seems like we're done. Alright guys, now I'm done with the toilet, so now moving on to the lawnmower. Now I'm gonna have to fix the, not fix, but replace the blade on the bottom of this. So the first thing to know is that you never tip it with the carburetor down. You always want to tip it with the carburetor up. So we got the carburetor here and the air filter. We don't want gas or oil to run out of here. So before you work on anything or take out the blade, you always want to unplug the spark plug wire, put it out of the way. We'll put it right here, that'll work. And now we'll tip it over. And as you can see, here is the Lawn Mower Blade, and it's free spinning. This one's a battery powered one, but the battery's not good. Otherwise you want to disconnect your battery. Okay, we got our Lawn Mower Blade secured. The best way to actually secure this is with a vice grip. You got to make sure it's good and tight. That way when you're trying to undo this bolt right here, the blade just knocks up against this and it's not going anywhere. One thing to look for to see if you need to replace your blade, right here there's a lot of I don't know if I can get in there, it's a lot of pitting, a lot of nicks. This one actually isn't too bad, but the other side's actually a little bit worse. I don't know if you can see these big dents in there. So basically I'm just gonna undo this center bolt and put this new blade that I've acquired on. Main thing when putting the blade on is you want to put the blade facing down, not up. Obviously if it's facing up, you're not going to cut the grass as close. So that's about it. I didn't bring my tripod, so I won't show you actually undoing the bolt, but you can figure out how to undo a bolt, I'm pretty sure. Just keep in mind when you're undoing the bolt to wear gloves. First of all, you see my gloves over there, and don't undo it, or when you're undoing it, be mindful of the blade. You don't want to skin your knuckles. You don't want to cut something open undoing a lawnmower blade. Also, like I've said, undo the spark plug, and if it's an inertia starter, you want to release that. If it's battery started, then you want to undo the battery. And now we have the completed blade. This is actually a universal blade, but it worked just the same. So there we have it. It's on, and we're going to test it out for mowing. As you can see, the lawnmower is mowing, so everything's good. I didn't want to get too close because I figured it'd be loud. Anyway, thanks for coming along with me, guys, and I'll see you next time.